First to fight for American independence out here on the Chesapeake Bay weren't Marylanders. Hell, they weren't even Americans. It was actually the French. In 1781, Americans were struggling in their war for independence. The British had pretty much taken most of New York, South Carolina, and Georgia. Were just running up and down the Chesapeake Bay unchecked, raiding towns and villages and using the bay's waters to resupply their own troops. And that summer, Americans were locked in a siege at the Battle of Yorktown, of which the British mostly held the advantage, until the French Navy under Admiral de Grasse, I might be saying that name wrong because I ain't French, sailed a 28-ship fleet up the mouth of the Chesapeake into the lower bay. They successfully engaged and held back the British. This effectively cut off all resupply lines to Yorktown for the British and allowed the Americans to use it for their own war efforts. Not by maybe a month after the help arrived, the British surrendered, and the siege of Yorktown ended up being the last major land battle of the Revolutionary War before Americans declared victory. France committed to helping us in the Revolutionary War because they were real sour about the 7 Years' War they just had with the British, and they wanted to degrade their empire. The irony of them helping us in the Battle of the Chesapeake is that after the British surrendered in Yorktown, they pretty much started pulling a lot of their forces back from America. And so in the following year, when France tried to take Gibraltar from them, they were able to mount a much stronger defense of the land than France had anticipated because less of their forces were engaged in America. And in that battle, that same French general de Grasse was actually captured as a result of the French loss. And so effectively, the guy who helped secure Americans' independence reward was to become a prisoner of war not but a year later.